Okay, this is Anna Imagination from the Healing Garden. Welcome to Lightworkers Union and networking with collaborations. So I have a lot of balls that I've been juggling, and then I took a massive step back. I spent the last week, literally on Sunday, I had a massive epiphany where I was able to really tighten up the healing garden, cinch it, and get everything all clean and clear. So I have completely revamped the website. Go ahead and take a look at that, www.healinggarden.org. So what I am now planning, I'm literally getting to that point where I'm ready to start getting all this synchronized. I have to build my schedule. I'm going to be doing planned out content creation for everybody. And just to give you an idea, I'm stupidly ambitious. Like, I'm really ambitious. So I have a Facebook group for meditation for beginners, healing meditation for beginners. I have Shifting Perspectives Facebook group that I'm now throwing that ball into my mix. I have my podcast, which is Shifting Perspectives, where I talk about philosophy, psychology, and now physics. And I'm bringing in what I study in physics with what I understand with manifestation and also my psychology and my philosophy studies. So it is a lot. Shifting Perspectives is a podcast for the intellect who is interested in triadic healing and just my views on the world, because I'm unique. That being said, I also have my Facebook group for the Healing Garden in general, my primary Facebook group. And I have this group, the Lightworkers Union. So I have a lot of different things that I'm juggling. So if you feel neglected, if you feel like I haven't touched base, it's because I'm organizing a lot, and I'm at the last lap of this race where now that things are falling into place, I'm going to be able to give everyone an equal amount of time, and I'll be able to keep myself busy. So I'm very, very excited about how everything is just, it feels like it just all went into a funnel, and it just it organized, and now I've got beautiful little colored balls all lined up in a row, and I'm very, very excited. So what I'm going to be doing for this particular group is over the next 7 days, I'm going to start posting on a regular basis. So my consistency is going to go up. And the goal of this group is to basically bring everybody together. And we have everyone from all walks of life. We also have everybody from all different perspectives. Now, keep in mind that there are 8 primary perspectives, and then inside each of those perspectives, there are multiple little perspectives. Bottom line is each and every person has their own perspective. So my entire philosophy and psychology, everything I do with healing is based and founded very strongly on the concept of basically respecting all perspectives, and no one perspective has the right to tell another perspective what they should or shouldn't be. That's called perspective abuse. And I do a whole psychological thing on what really that does to our subconscious minds. So I'll be getting a lot into that. Now, there are a lot of people in this group, and you're going to fall into one of probably 3 different categories. Your healing is either complete and you're ready to start healing other people. You are currently in the middle of your own healing journey, and you may have been there for a while. You may have been there for a long while, but you're in your healing journey. And the third type are the people who want to help others, want to heal others, but you haven't even started your own healing journey. So I'm going to have 3 different groups. It's all going to be the same group, but when I post, it's going to be targeting all 3 of you. And just because you haven't started your own healing journey doesn't mean you can't help with manifestation. It doesn't mean that you can't participate. It doesn't mean any of that. All it means is, as far as doing hands-on healing, there's, how do I say this? There's the blind leading the blind, and you cannot be in the middle of helping somebody with their healing. You hear something and then you fall into your own trigger, and what could end up happening is you could end up traumatizing them and making the whole session about you. So under no circumstances should you really be helping others heal until you heal yourself, because then you end up blind leading the blind, and you end up literally contributing to their trauma and then creating your own, and then you get trauma bonding happening. Very, very psychologically dangerous and toxic. Do not do that. So if you are not healed, if you are not trained and you're done with psychology, if you are not aligned and your ducks are not lined in a row, do not attempt to heal. However, there is a different type of healing, and that type of healing is basically manifestation. And it doesn't matter where you are in your healing journey. If you are able or manifesting for other people, that is a huge way you can contribute. So we're going to start there. I'm going to go over where you are in your healing journey and show you the different ways you can help and contribute depending upon which of those three groups you are in. That's going to be a lot to really help move this along. The goal with this group is basically networking all of the different resources and let other people know who, when you speak to other light workers, let them know that we are uniting. I am currently talking to a PR agency about basically taking this global, and I am working on June 2024 World Peace Manifestation Day, and that's going to be hosted here in New York City. While I am building up World Peace Manifestation Day live, I'm also going to be working with my World Peace operation, my round table that I call Operation Imagination. This is all information on my website. Now, Operation Imagination is more of a philanthropist and humanitarian department of my light work that I do. And basically, it's $15,000 per member to have a seat at the round table. And those people have the opportunity to, one, make proposals for which humanitarian problem to address, and then B, vote on which humanitarian problem we should address. And that voting is going to take place June of 2024. And all the money that I accumulate from that $15,000 per person is going to be donated from the Healing Garden to whichever cause. And I don't mean I'm giving it to another charity. I mean, the Healing Garden is the charity. And we are going to basically pull in a project manager and an event executive. I already have my last picked out. She's extraordinary. And she's basically going to come in. I'm going to hire her for hands-on building these magnificent events where we go in and we solve hunger, or we solve the homeless community, whatever we vote on. I'm very, very excited about this. That is Operation Imagination, and that is located over at the Healing Garden, www.annashealinggarden.org. Now, aside from that, same weekend in New York City, we're also going to be doing Global World Peace Manifestation Day. So we're going to do this live in New York City, and we're also going to have it hosted remotely so that people from around the world can all manifest. And I have a few manifestation mantras that we're going to focus on, and the wording is important because I'm basically going to be giving manifestation classes inside the Healing Garden, inside right here in this space. And what I'm going to be doing with that is I'm currently studying physics because, well, I'm a very, very strong advocate for wanting to prove things, and I have a very high scientific mind when it comes to this. So as much as I'm just not a person of faith, I'm both, actually. I'm both. And there's a lot of psychology behind the faith, and there's a lot of spirituality behind the faith. But then I'm also the person who, show me the physics, I want to be able to prove it because I love physics. So I'm going to be pulling that information and showing basically how magnetism works and how energy works and how that force works together, and how all of this is related to emotions, which ties into my perspective psychology work that I do in the Healing Garden. So you're going to see both aspects of it, and whichever side of the coin you're on is perfectly fine. We have a lot of people here who are people of science and a lot of people here who are people of faith. So it does not really matter. Everybody is welcome. Just remember, the first rule of light work is respecting other people's perspectives and preventing perspective abuse. That full description of my perspective creed is located on my website, so you can see exactly what my grounding methods and my grounding ethics are when I put this all together. So that's it for now. I will be in touch, and then we're going to start manifestation classes, and I'm going to go over how those work. So thank you again so much, and may the kindest of words always find you.